Well, howdy there, folks. Welcome back to Stewing MTG, and today we've got Arcades the Strategist 1 and Bant, which is green, white, and blue for a 3/5 Elder Dragon with flying and vigilance. Whenever a creature with Defender enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. And secondly, each creature you control with Defender assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power, and it can attack even as though it didn't have Defender. So in other words, this is Defender Tribal, more specifically Wall Tribal, so that we can use his abilities of not only using the butts for the attack, but also drawing a bunch of cards. So I believe our only non-wall creature is Rasad Bashir. It basically has that second line of text from our commander. Each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. And let's dive right into the walls. We have Shifting Wall, Portcullis Vine, Wall of Hope, Stalwart Shield Bearers. I will take that back. There's another non-walled creature, but it has Defender. Wall of Essence, Wall of Tears, Suspicious Bookcase for the unblockable, Wall of Blossoms for card draw, Wall of Mulch, also card draw, Sunscape Familiar to help reduce the cost, and by the way, probably one of the most expensive cards in this entire stupid deck. Wall of Omens, card draw, Wall of Roots, ramp, Wall of Vine Trellis, ramp, get in there. Wall of Junk, Jeskai Barricade, Overgrown Battlement, ramp, Glacial Wall, Wall of Light, Wall of Denial. One of my favorite walls, actually. Back when this was in Standard, I actually had a Azorius control deck, and I had 3 Wall of Denials in there, and it was awesome. Along with Plume Veils, Wall of Spears, Weathered Sentinels, a nice new recent wall, Wall of Air, Wall of Water, Thunder Wall, Hover Barrier, Wall of Ice, Living Wall, in a very beat up beta version, Wall of Reverence, Wall of Vapor. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that wall. Wall of Wonder. Wall of Swords, one of my favorite walls from the revised era. Jungle Barrier, and the last wall for today is Necropolis. Added it mainly for flavor. It's not really a very high toughness wall, but you know, it's from the dark, you gotta add it. But in order to play these walls, we gotta have some ramp in the form of Arcane Signet, Azorius Signet, Manolith, Azorius Locket, Azorius Keyrune, Network Terminal, Commander Sphere, and in order to protect our commander, because he will be a prime target, is Swiftfoot Boots and a Mask of Avacyn. Moving into our Planeswalkers, there's just 2. We've got ourselves Teo the Shield Mage to help protect ourselves, as well as he creates 0/3 wall creatures. And Halti, who also has the But Matter line of text. But I also, both for flavor, included the Glyph series in bank colors from Legends. Damage done to target wall by attacking creatures is added to your life point total. A great way to swing life in a combat situation. We also have Glyph of Delusion. Put X counter on one target creature that target wall blocked during this turn. The X is the power of that blocked creature. Creature does not untap as normal when it has one or more of these counters on it, and remove one counter during that creature's controller's upkeep. So in other words, you're primarily have one of your walls blocked. You play Glyph of Delusion during combat. That creature's probably not on topping for 3, 4, 5 turns. Glyph of Reincarnation. We have ourselves here Animate Wall, but in Chinese revised. So we have, it is an enchantment to a wall that allows them to attack as though they didn't have Defender. Got ourselves some removal in Path to Exile, Azorius Charm, another Mortal Spell, and Bant Charm, Generous Gift. What's great about Wave of Reckoning, 5 mana, each creature deals to itself damage equal to its power. Most of our walls, as you saw, were 0 power, but high toughness. And Fell the Mighty, destroy all creatures with power greater than target creature's power. Once again, our creature's toughness is going to be very high, and so we can choose a pretty ridiculously high number, and most of our stuff's going to stay alive. Just got a few enchantments here to help out our walls. We've got the Umbra series with Eland Umbra, mainly to increase the toughness as well as its totem armor. So totem armor, if you guys don't know, if a enchanted creature would be destroyed, instead remove all damage from it and destroy this aura. So in other words, it's much like the new shield counters on Arena. We have a backup for our commander's line of text in Assault Formation, as well as High Alert. So on top of our commander, we have 4 other sources in the deck to allow our creature to deal damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Rolling Stones allows our walls to attack. Stone Skin is a great buff. Stick this on one of our evasion walls, and to give it +10 to its defense and ergo to its attacking power is excellent, as well as the enchantment Castle, because it just kind of fits the theme. It's not the greatest card in the world, but hey, we'll use it. Now we move on to our lands. Sungrass Prairie, Skybridge Towers, Terramorphic Expanse, Azorius Guildgate, Coastal Tower, Command Tower, Prairie Stream, Skycloud Expanse, Broker's Hideout, Canopy Vista, Riftstone Portal, Wooded Bastion, Myriad Landscape, Path of Ancestry, Secluded Courtyard, Unclaimed Territory, Selesnya Guildgate, Bant Panorama, Halimar Depths, Blighted Woodland, Evolving Wilds, Temple of Mystery, and lastly, Simic Guildgate with our wall tokens. Well, anyways, this has been Arcades the Strategist. Stay tuned for a couple more Bant-themed deck techs, and we'll catch you all later.